Hi there. Today I want to show you some more Electra Semi Hollow body guitars. They made 8 semi hollows over the years, and they're all real nice playing guitars. They also made some fully hollow body guitars that had bolt necks, and they're lesser instruments. Let's put it that way. These semi hollows really are the epitome of what you want. They've gone way up in value. I don't know if I'll ever be able to grab all 8 of them, but I've got 4 of them now, and I'm pretty proud of it. The guitar I'm holding right now is a 2266 Burgundy Pro, which is a pretty straightforward guitar. It doesn't have any fancy electronics. It's just got your basic 2-volume, 2 tones, and a 3-way switch. This particular one I think was made in about '79. I think it's a fairly late production, even despite the fact it's got the trapeze tailpiece. It's got a foil tag for a serial number, so it's kind of inconclusive and you can't really date it that great, but I just think from some of the features that it's a later model. And one of those features would be this funky logo, very rare, this double E with a circle around it that we've affectionately dubbed the Screaming Pumpkin, because when you put the circle around the E's, it kind of looks like a jack-o'-lantern now. And that's a real pearl inlay. It's kind of yellowed there a little bit, but it is what it is. It also has the pineapple truss rod cover. It's got these kind of modified block markers, chrome humbuckers. The catalog says this is a mahogany body. I can neither confirm nor deny that. I've never been really good at spotting wood species. It's got kind of this burl to it. It's a real pretty guitar, that's for sure. And the other guitars I've got on hand here is the X810, which is that Sunburst guitar on the wall there. You can see it's got the MPC electronics. I already did a video with the 2267, which is the Maple Pro. Real good looking guitar. And I've got a 4th one that I just recently picked up. I'd like to show you up close and personal. This black guitar on the end is the X420 Custom Pro, and these guitars are pretty unique in that they don't have any sound holes, no F holes. You can also see that they've got the volume and tone knobs in a different orientation, and all these Electra Semi Hollow bodies are about a 1/2 inch smaller around than a real Gibson. You'll see they kind of slop around in a Gibson case, so they can really genuinely say that these are original design guitars. Some of the other custom pro they made was the X420 VS. VS stands for Vintage Sunburst. It's kind of kind of a yellow to orange Sunburst, real pretty guitars. And some of these custom pros had push-pulls on the tone controls. This particular one doesn't have it, but that's a really cool feature. If you can find one that has that, you know, you're basically more than double your tonal options. You go from just, you know, 3 different tones to 8 different tones. So it's pretty cool little option if you can find that. Because they had the push-pulls, the pots were really big, so they have a little access patch in the back, which I've had a lot of people say, you know, hey, that you're compromising the acoustic properties of the guitar, and I haven't really noticed it myself. You know, this is an electric guitar and that's how I use it, so I haven't had any problems with that particular hole being there. And I tell you, if you've ever had to work on a semi-hollow, it's really convenient to have that access patch right there. This particular one was made in '83. It's got the really late logo, which is the, you know, the Phoenix bird with the Electra block letters on top of that. Pretty much first seen in about November or December of 1982, and by '85 they would have, well, turned to West tone. So that's that thing. And also you can see it's got really tiny dot markers, which also started late '82. Before that it would have pretty much normal sized dot markers. This guitar is late enough to have the MMK pickups in it. You can see they're not even covered. These are supposed to be real rock guitars without the F holes, so they'll really howl without, you know, you can play them loud without worrying about feeding back and stuff. I'm not so sure I can get it to feed back just about any volume I want, but a really cool guitar. And not sure I'll ever get all 8 of them, but these have been real fun to find and play. And keep the questions coming. I appreciate you watching, and take care.